two Terriers. These are Hornby's new TT120 locomotives. There's actually three, but we're only going to talk about two because the third one is for a project, hopefully. At the moment, Hornby have produced two of the three versions they've advertised. This one is the Southern Region one, Bembridge, and this one is the LBSCR Brighton. Although they are both classed as Terriers, there is a considerable amount of difference in both of these models. Hornby are to be congratulated on what they've achieved here. Here you can see the top of the tanks of the Southern Bembridge. There is quite a bit of pipework involved, and the tank filler is quite flat. On Brighton there is less pipework and the tank fillers are more pronounced, meaning that there was a different version. You can see here how small they are, with two of them in front of one of Hornby's A4 Pacifics. Here you can see the difference in the front buffer beam, with the LBSCR one being lined out and the Southern Region one having the number put on the front. The locos are actually a different weight. Brighton here is at 48 grams, but Bembridge is 51 grams. I imagine the difference comes with the bunkers, with the Southern Region loco having a full wide bunker, but Brighton has the narrow bunker with a small toolbox at the back resting on the footplate. You can see with the LBSC Brighton loco, even the balance weights have been painted, which they have in real life, as I've seen the real loco in the Railway Museum only a couple of weeks ago. I will be adding some close-up pictures of this and the real one to show how good Hornby have been in producing the brilliant lining and colour around the tanks and the splashers, etc. Although difficult to see, the LBSC Brighton has a front plate on the smokebox that curves down, that helps is utilised for the sandboxes that go over the top of the splashers. The Southern Bembridge does not have this plate and none of the sandboxes. Here is a difference at the rear of these tank engines. Later on I will be adding a video showing the running of them. With these little locos, Hornby have done well to keep the motor inside the boiler, leaving a big open space in the cab. And I have ordered some firemen or crew, and these will probably be the first two locos where I do fit some into. When it comes to the actual running of these locos, I honestly don't think they're as good as the rest of the models that Hornby have made. Out of the three, Brighton runs far better than the two Bembridges. On both Bembridges, I found that the pickups were distorted and being bent. I did write to Hornby to tell them that I have taken the keeper plate off and I've straightened them the best I can. There's no point in saying that I can exchange them because they're out of stock, and it was only a small issue really trying to straighten them. So when you see the pictures, there's no sound because it's a video that I did yesterday, and the two that's running are the slowest I could get on DC analog over plastic points. The models will run slower without the points, but this is the slowest I could get over the points. The third Terrier did actually stop at this speed, but if I increased it an extra 2 or 3 degrees on the controller, that would run over them as well. Again, Hornby are to be congratulated on producing a beautifully finished another model in TT120. Fingers crossed for some more locos to come in the future that are as good as these.